In the beginning, there was darkness, and then bang, giving birth to an endless expanding existence of time, space, and matter. Every day, new discoveries are unlocking the mysterious, the mind-blowing, the deadly secrets of a place we call the universe. Throughout its 4.5 billion-year history, our solar system has witnessed carnage on a colossal scale. Time and again, catastrophes have shattered the planetary peace.
A large impact striking at the right location could have caused the whole planet to go off kilter.
Worlds have collided or been paved over by runaway volcanism, or even ejected from the sun's grasp. No planet has provided sanctuary from the solar system's reign of terror.
If you have an asteroid slam in at high speed, then little bits of Mercury will go flying off the surface. And inevitably, some of those chunks will hit Earth.
So if you think Earth is a safe haven, think again. From the oldest cataclysm that rocked the planets to the ultimate disaster that will one day blow them to oblivion, fasten your seatbelts as we count down the 10 greatest catastrophes that changed the planets. Planet Earth, peaceful today, has suffered its share of collisions, massive eruptions, and mass extinctions. But most earthly disasters pale in comparison with the apocalyptic traumas that befell our siblings in the solar system. The solar system was born in a maelstrom as billions of rocky boulders collided to form the planets we know today.
The birth of the solar system was full of violence. There were all sorts of planetesimals and protoplanets colliding with one another, or going close past one another and ejecting each other or sending each other down toward the sun. So, only a few planets survived.
The early solar system was very much like a cosmic pinball machine. You had lots of impacts, lots of collisions taking place, destroying planets, forming planets, breaking apart planets, creating everything that we see today. But long ago, it would not be the type of place that we'd want to live.
As the surviving planets took shape, the violence only intensified. First and earliest on our countdown of the 10 worst planetary cataclysms, the Mercury Mantle disaster. Mercury, the closest planet to our sun, is also the runt of the solar system. Now, scientists think the puniest planet was dealt one of nature's mightiest blows.
Mercury is a mystery to scientists. The iron core inside Mercury is about 40% of the volume of the planet. Whereas on Earth, for example, the core is only about 20% of the Earth's total volume, even though Earth is about 3 times larger than Mercury.
Mercury is a bit of a conundrum in planetary science. It's like the solar system's big ball bearing sitting out there. It's almost like a pure piece of steel. How did that little planet get so dense?
One theory holds that a planetary collision was the culprit. But how could an impact make a planet dense? By envisioning Mercury's cosmic attacker as a cannonball, we can help reimagine what happened.
Let's fire cannonballs from this American Revolution cannon at a bowling ball covered with plaster 40 yards away. Now, that bowling ball covered with plaster represents the early Mercury, where the plaster is the mantle and crust. Now, Gary Harper, our weapons expert, is going to fire this cannon for us. Gary, how do we do this?
Well, fairly simple. We use the appropriate powder charge, insert it into the bore, seat it, Yeah. We take our cannonball, we'll set that in, start it, we'll set that on top of the powder.
How fast is this thing going to go?
Should be going about 300 feet per second.
Wow, that's about 200 miles an hour. Should do some real damage.
Now, how about some hearing protection, Alec?
Right. And my glasses here, right?
And your glasses.
Okay.
All we have left to do is prime it, and we're ready to fire.
All right, let's fire this cannon.
Okay, fire on the
All
hole.
Oh, yeah! It hit! You blasted it! High five! Woohoo!
We gotta go take a look at that.
Yeah, let's go take a look.
Okay. Wow, there's stuff all over the place
Oh,
here.
yeah, the plaster has been knocked off. Look at that.
This is exactly how scientists think Mercury's crust was blown away, leaving the remaining planet an iron core.
So this nicely explains how dense Mercury is. It has this big iron core because the rest of the stuff was largely stripped away by the collision. So good job, Amy.